Boxing is a competitive combat sport that dates back thousands of years. This sport became well-known worldwide in the past 3 to 400 years. During this time, various new rules were introduced in the game, and we also got to see several world championships. As boxing became more famous, it produced a great number of superstars in the ring. In this article, we will look at some of the greatest and most famous boxers of all time. All these players had something unique about them which made them really fun to watch. Their fighting styles, supreme defense and offense skills, and displays of grit were the reason fans from all over the world adored them with their hearts and still do. Here are some of the most famous boxers of all time that are considered the legend of the ring.
Sugar Ray Robinson with a record of 175-19 and 109 KOs. Walker Smith, or otherwise known as Sugar Ray Robinson, was able to win world titles both in welterweight and middleweight matches. He defended welterweight 4 times and then went on to middleweight with a single loss in 124 bouts. He became a 5-time middleweight champion, winning over fighters like Gene Fullmer, Jake LaMotta, Carmen Basilio. His signature move was uppercut, which he executed with accuracy, speed, and strength. In his career, he competed in nearly 200 fights, winning 174. Which is an impressive feat of boxing skills, dexterity, and technique.
Muhammad Ali. This legendary boxer of the 20th century ruled the ring from 1960 to 1981, and fans still consider him the greatest boxer as well as athlete and human being that ever graced this sport. He had a subtle grace in his movements, and his footwork was really something to behold. He holds a record of 56-5 with 37 KOs. Ali won the World Heavyweight Championship 3 times in a row, which is a feat very few boxers have been able to do. He had a charismatic personality both inside and outside the ring, which made him a treat to watch. Mike Tyson. Referred to as the baddest man on the planet, Mike Tyson earned a reputation as perhaps history's most feared boxer. Holding the undisputed heavyweight championship for over 2 years, he left an indelible mark on the sport. Tyson's notoriety extended beyond the ring due to his controversial actions both inside and outside of it. Tyson's legacy is marked by a conviction for rape, and a pivotal moment occurred during a bout with Evander Holyfield, resulting in his disqualification for biting off a piece of Holyfield's ear. His record is nuanced by competing beyond his prime. With 58 bouts to his name, Tyson claimed victory in 50, an astonishing 44 of which were achieved via knockout. He faced defeat on 6 occasions and experienced 2 no-contest outcomes, adding depth to his boxing journey. Floyd Mayweather Jr. With a ring career that spans over more than 2 decades, i.e., from 1996 to 2017, this boxer holds a record of 50-0 with 24 KOs. Mayweather was skilled in the art of hitting while not being hit because of his impeccable defense technique. This boxing genius was famous for his quick reflexes, shoulder roll defense technique, and well-timed counter punches, and was able to take on fighters like Saul Canelo Alvarez, Manny Pacquiao, Shane Mosley, and many others. Mayweather closed his career with a 10th round win over UFC fighter Conor McGregor. This match was hailed as the greatest sporting event of all time. Also, Mayweather has taken part in MMA fights as well. Although the difference between boxing and MMA is apparent, both combat sports are highly competitive. Willie Pep. Pep was the highlight of the boxing ring from 1940 to 1966 and was able to maintain a record of 229-11 with 65 KOs. In 1947 he suffered near-fatal injuries in a plane crash, but that didn't stop him from becoming a 2-time world featherweight champion. It was his sheer will, determination, and perseverance both inside and outside the ring that made fans fall in love with him so deeply. Pep was able to win his first 63 fights in a row until he was defeated by Sammy Angat. After that, he went 7-2-0-1. He was again defeated in an epic encounter with Sandy Saddler. Both of these players had a history of great boxing matches and have fought about 4 times with each other.
Roberto Duran. Duran stayed in the ring for about 33 years straight from 1968 to 2001 and holds a record of 103-16 with 70 KOs. He won the world lightweight title in 1972 and was able to dominate this division for 7 years straight. After outpointing Sugar Ray Leonard in 1980, Duran lifted the welterweight title in boxing as well. He lost to Leonard after 5 months but was able to win the light middleweight title after 3 years. In 1989, He became the WBC World Super Middleweight Champion by defeating Aaron Berkeley. Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao aka Pac-Man stars a phenomenal athlete who defeated many giants in the game including Marco Antonio, De La Hoya, Shane Mosley. He is the first boxer to ever win world titles in 8 divisions. Very few players in this game have been able to execute double jab straight combinations as well as him.
Henry Armstrong. This boxer had a relatively short ring career from 1932 to 1945 but was able to make his name in the boxing world. With a record of 151-21 with 101 KOs, Armstrong was considered a deadly opponent, giving him the title of Homicide Hank. During his career, he defeated 15 world champions, became the first player to hold world titles at 3 different weights, and was able to win featherweight, welterweight, and lightweight titles in less than a year from October 1937 to August 1938. Henry Armstrong will forever be considered a boxing genius and legend for his smooth footwork, powerful offense, and well-executed defense.